We know that Marvel Studios will soon be introducing the Merc with a Mouth to the bigger MCU, but it looks like there was already plans to introduce the character to the MCU way ahead of schedule, and we now know the character was going to appear in Marvel's Shang-Chi. So this comes at us from one of the conceptual artists from Marvel Studios, specifically Andrew Kim, who worked on Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. And he made a piece of concept art available that talks about him working on the tournament that takes place in the film. And it's here that he reveals that at one point, Deadpool was going to be shown in the cage fighting Proxima Midnight, who of course was in Avengers Infinity War. Now again, we don't exactly know how she would have been brought back or what is going on here. One could be led to assume that this was at the stage where this film was supposed to be after everything with the multiverse, but again, changing schedules and all that shifted a lot of things around, so things ended up going in different directions. But still, seeing this and knowing that they were thinking about doing this is really interesting and just makes you question what could have been. And when it comes to these pieces of conceptual art and what's going on, again, we know so little when it comes to some of the plans and things that get altered and things that ultimately never make it into the final version of the film, that this is just one of those things that I don't think we will honestly ever get a real answer to. And who knows, maybe they'll save this for a what if episode, which honestly could really be what ends up happening, and we just don't know. And we know Marvel likes to save ideas and then use them in something down the road, so really anything can happen here, I think, is kind of my takeaway. And I really would like to know, personally, what the idea here was, and were they actually going to focus a little bit more on this, or was this just going to be a quick cameo, then, hey, we'll get to this when we get to it. But again, I just don't think we're ever going to find out, and they'll ever talk about it otherwise.